It is a good morning for sure. Good morning, Fox Pack. Welcome back to the Fox Den. Welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to what is going to be a crazy acid trip. We have shipment number 1 of the Soho air-to-air supercharger kit that just got delivered. We just got the intercooler, we got the charge pipe, we have the supercharger bracket and pulleys and belts, and we have the crash bar. So we are going to install the crash bar and the intercooler today. I can't install the charge pipe because I don't have the couplers just yet. However, Soho has told me this Thursday or Friday they should be getting the blowers in, and then hopefully like this time next week maybe we'll have the rest of the kit with all the fueling stuff and all that. We can put it all on. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's finally happening. We finally have supercharger parts after just what is almost 4 months of waiting. We have parts. I've been looking forward to this for so long. We don't have everything yet. I mean, let's face the reality, we don't have everything yet, but we should have everything by the end of next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's unbox this and we're gonna install the intercooler. We have a brand new idler pulley right here we're gonna put on the bracket as well, because you're supposed to take the one off the car. And the one on the car, as I mentioned in the last video, I can't remember if I left it in the video or not, it's really crusty and nasty, so I just bought a new one. It's like 180 bucks for this stupid fucking pulley. Like, what the f? Without further ado, let's unbox these supercharger parts. Alright, so in this box should be the blower bracket, the belts, and pulleys. So let's open it up. We have some belts. That's your main belt that we'll put on the engine. I do believe this is the tensioner. Not sure exactly. It's one of the pulleys regardless. Actually, this one goes on the engine, which replaces the pulley that's on the engine. This is just like Christmas morning for me right now. You guys, I've been waiting so long for this crap to come in. We don't have it all yet, I know that, but next week we should have it all. Pulley. This definitely is one of the main pulleys. This is the tensioner that goes on the blower. This is the spacer that lines up the pulleys. So that's pretty cool. It's really, really handy that they make this for the kit. I mean, you kind of need it. Oh yeah. That's pretty much it for box number 1. So we have the main supercharger bracket. We have the belt that will go on the engine and replace the one that's there. We have the supercharger belt and spacer to line up the pulleys. We have a pulley that goes right here. I'm not sure which one this is called, but we have the tensioner for the blower, and this is an idler pulley that's going to go on the front of the engine and just in the bracket. So wow, we got parts. I still can't get over that. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's unbox the intercooler. All right, let's unbox the intercooler. This will also have charge pipe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't really see it yet, but it's there. We got the blow-off valve charge pipe. Look at that. This is beautiful. Look at the powder coating on it. That is just awesome looking. Oh man. Yeah. Got some more piping. Not sure which one this is for. I think this is the one that wraps around the crash bar and into the intercooler. This is one of the main pipes. We have a mass airflow on there. This powder coating looks way better in person than it does in pictures. Let me tell you, this looks fantastic. And here is our second intake pipe, the mass airflow, and this bolts onto the blower itself. So this is just beautiful. This is awesome. This thing's heavy. I didn't think it'd be this heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. the intercooler. We're gonna leave the cardboard on for now. We'll take that off after we get it on the car. All right, let me just take this bumper off again for the 8 millionth time, and then we can start installing. Just like that, guys, intercooler's on. No charge pipe yet, obviously, but that literally took me 11 minutes. Because I recorded the entire time and it said 11 minutes. It took me 11 minutes to mount this. It was super, super easy. The hardest part was actually cutting off the zip ties. Dude, look how freaking good that looks. This is a dream come true. To see an intercooler on this car, I have no words. I'm so excited. Oh, I hope we get the blower next week. Oh man, it's just, oh, that's all we need. Well, it's not all we need. We need fueling stuff too and couplers, but everything should be here next week. And we can really start getting this on the road. I mean, we already did, but like, that's when it's really gonna get exciting, is when we get the rest of the parts in, including the main attraction, the blower. So let's put this bumper back on and see what it looks like with no lower grille. Oh man, this is the part I'm really interested in. No words for how good that intercooler looks. I wasn't 100% sure how it was gonna look with the lower grille removed like that. I have seen a picture of it on another car before, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, but we'll try it, see how it looks. Holy sh! Does it look good? It's staying like that, and I will be doing a sale for the lower grille, since so many of you hit me up on Instagram and for some reason are interested in it. So I will be selling that to you guys, so just stay tuned to Instagram for when I do that. So now that we have the intercooler on, we're gonna go ahead and get our new idler pulley on now. We're gonna remove our intake. Oh my god. Coolant reservoir is gonna come out. We're gonna detension the belt. We're gonna remove the belt, and I'm gonna have to double check on this, but it's that top idler pulley that has to come off, and we're going to put this pulley in its place. So let's get started on that. Okay, so we have the coolant reservoir off. It makes a lot more room in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and try to break these cam cover bolts loose, because this is what is actually going to be holding the supercharger in. So I just want to make sure I can break these loose. Looks like it shouldn't be an issue, but you just never know. I'm not sure if they all have to be broken loose, but we're just going to break them all loose one at a time, just to be safe. Again, one at a time, to try and prevent messing up any gaskets. But it looks like it's a metal gasket in there, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, I don't know if that broke or if it just wasn't that tight. Let me take it out just to make sure. and a cloud of corrosion falls into the engine bay. Okay, so there's the screw. These look really, this one at least looks really clean, so I don't think these will be an issue, but I probably just jinxed myself. We'll just put it back and we'll just repeat that for each bolt. Alright, so they all broke loose with no problems. That's great. It means we won't have any issues mounting our blower. So now, alright, so what we're after now is this pulley here. So what we're gonna end up doing, if I can remember how to do this, we're gonna stick our ratchet down in there, detension the belt, and then I don't know if you can see it or not. If you look right there, you see these two tabs, and we're gonna, after we pull the tensioner up, we can stick something in there like an Allen key to hold the tension out of the belt. So let's do that. There you have it. That thing is pretty tight, so I just used this piece of electrical conduit to kind of give me more leverage on that ratchet. Let's give it a nice yank, and we have our Allen key in there, you can see, and our belt is now loose. So now we can take the belt off. And I was right, 14 mil. Now for this I'm gonna use, well, scratch that. I'm gonna try to use this ratchet, but we may need to use a breaker bar. I don't see this coming off easily. I can't really put PB Blaster on it because there's really nowhere to put it, and then the belt will be probably squeaking forever. If this bolt for some reason breaks, it's not a big deal because we're not going to use this hole anymore. So not a big deal if that happens, but I would still prefer it didn't happen. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, well, that was easy. Huh. I'll take it. That came out really easy. It was not that tight. Now maybe it was just the leverage of my little setup there, but so we're gonna remove this. And there's our idler pulley. We got the belt. It's fairly new. Had it replaced when I got the car, which was 3 years ago. We don't need this anymore. But I did find some bad news. It's not a big deal, but it's just a little pricey. So, as I mentioned with that pulley, this is the pulley that I was showing you guys, the exact pulley, and I just swapped it there because I looked at this one. This thing is totally chazzled, and it makes all kinds of noise. And this one, got play, and the tensioner pulley is also really crappy as well, so that really sucks because this is going to be $350 to $450 in pulleys, but I'm just going to go ahead and order them. And before I was complaining about what I thought was a fuel damper issue, I'm 90% sure that it was coming from these pulleys because they sound bad. So it is what it is. I'm going to order some pulleys, but for now, let's get this on. Alright, so I can't get that bolt out of the tensioner to save my life, so I'll have to worry about that later, but I did order 2 of these pulleys, or one of that, the smooth idler pulley, and another grooved idler pulley. So anyway, we're going to install this new pulley and bracket now for the supercharger kit. So we remove this bolt here, it's right next to the dipstick, so we get that out, and there is a new supplied bolt, as you can see, which is nice, and it's a little bit longer to compensate for the bracket. The other 2 bolts is going to be right here and right here, or I mean right here. So we're going to remove those and go from there. And guys, there you have it. Part 1 of the supercharger install. I'm super excited. We got the intercooler on. Look how good that looks, man. Woo-hoo! Way better than I thought. I wasn't sure about that look, but man, am I glad that I left it like that. It's awesome. It's staying like that. That's how it's gonna be. And we also got our idler pulley in. And this is also a few days later. I did get new pulleys As you can see, the only one I didn't do is the tensioner pulley because I couldn't get this assembly off, so I'll have to be another project. But for right now, we did get all new idler pulleys, so this thing is ready to go. And I just received word today, because like I said, this is after the previous footage was shot. This is like 2 days after. Soho just got the blower in, and they're just waiting on the couplers, and in 3 days they'll be getting the couplers and they'll be shipping out everything. So by the end of next week we will have all the rest of the parts, including the blower. A week from Wednesday, this thing will be boosted, and you all know that the videos are coming. We're going to show all the installation and the first fire up. Oh man, the first fire up. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to hear it. Like, okay, I'm excited about the power. I'm really excited about the sound. It's gonna sound wicked, especially with the Motordyne exhaust, the whole exhaust setup I have. So super excited, and this is a dream come true, man. It really is. And I'm so grateful you guys are subscribed and following the build. It motivates me to do more stuff to the car that I don't need to do, so appreciate it. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video, because next video we are installing the blower, and so excited. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, join the Fox Pack today, hit the bell notifications to be notified when we do something stupid like boost a 133,000 mile car. For our official page on Instagram at Supercharging Racing Group. You can follow me on Instagram at Supercharging G37, so you can see all the behind the scenes of the asset tree. Remember, life's too short to stay stuck, and it's only legal if you get caught. Stay foxy.